Hello everyone, the date is June 4th, and today is my 6th anniversary. Yeah, it has been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I do figure that for a time like this, I do want to at least kind of give another update, see, what's happening, my plans, and so on. But first and foremost is, if I can use this correctly, there, a reflection. 6 years have gone by. I've gone through a lot of things, with around what 417 videos, with around 20 to I think 21 different games being played, as well as multiple different recording setups and equipment and so on. Like, I actually sometimes go back to listen to previous videos, and I see like a lot of times even like things like the video quality to like the sound quality and such are different. Probably because back then I was using either I think I was using the microphone that came with my headphones, or lapel microphone that I bought that I would just hook onto my collar or whatever. But hey, guess what? Now I have an actual what's I don't remember the name of this microphone, but like an actual recording streaming microphone, a condenser microphone. That's what it's called. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Beyond that, let's see. We also had 3 different logos, and I do kind of want to talk about something I actually noticed earlier today when I was looking at my YouTube page. That being, well, not only the fact that I haven't posted anything in 2 months, but also the fact that, as of late, I haven't actually been posting much content recently, have I? Like, I did start with like Spider-Man and so on. Each of these being, I think, what, like a bunch of I think 30-minute videos or so, to moving on to I think it was, when did I actually start posting hour-long content? Let me see. This is 45 minutes, so I guess maybe during Nefarious this time? Or no, was it Watch Dogs? Yeah, it was Watch Dogs 2. That's when I started posting hour-long content. Jeez, wow. Sorry, look at this. This was actually recorded using my phone. That's why everything's so bright. Wow. I should stream Watch Dogs 2, because I still play it nowadays. So I really should, like, stream it to see. I even got, like, DLCs, which I played through and such, so I might just be able to, like, stream and have fun with it. Alright, what else? Yeah. Then, of course, I moved on. But unfortunately, some real life stuff has been getting in the way recently, so I haven't been able to record and upload videos as often, since I would literally take like months off to handle other stuff. But, which is most likely why I think after Ace Attorney Chronicles, I've been slowing down recently. Literally just did, what, like 4 series? So, yeah, there's that. But I actually wanted to show you all this as well. If we go to my oldest tab, I actually have a bunch of different videos posted long before I actually started with the Spider-Man PS4, which was, when was this? When was this uploaded? June 4th. Yeah, okay, I knew it. Wow, yeah, it really has been a while. 2019 of all years. Anyways, yeah, I used to post content not just from Naruto Ninja Storm 4, but also from things like One Piece, Black Ops, and even some music content I actually have to listen to again, huh? But yeah, it's been a time of massive changes and whatnot and so on. So, yeah, it's been a long road. Anyways, with that being said, let's get back to the general update with my next series. That being, let me click this to be sure, Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. Yep, after 999, I figure Virtue's Last Reward to be a good game to kind of go into next. Plus, this is a good time to as well, for a reason I will get into very shortly. But yeah, we're gonna play through Virtue's Last Reward next. I already have 18 episodes currently made. I'm still in the middle of producing it, because, like I said, I was like busy with a lot of real life stuff, wrapping certain things up and so on. But now I have more time to record videos, so I'm gonna be try to finish this series up as quick as possible. although 18 episodes aren't currently made, I feel like I've gotten pretty far into the game. There's still a lot left to go on, so I'll say it'll be around maybe 30 episodes long. I don't imagine it'll go much more than that, maybe like 40 at most. It definitely won't hit like the 50 mark or so, but yeah, there's that. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. If you enjoyed 999, then you'll enjoy Virtue's Last Reward. Because personally speaking, it's my favorite game in the Zero Escape series since it takes what was established in 999 and builds it in a lot better way than what 999 originally did. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But the thing I actually want to get into, which is what I actually wanted to announce, is the future is well, I'm planning this to be the series after Virtue's Last Reward, but I might do one more game before it. So I do want to do this at some point in the future. My all-time favorite game, Persona 5 Royal. It's an expanded and refined version of the original Persona 5, which, I mean, that's what it was marketed as, but and that it does kind of fulfill that, but I don't know, in my experience, it's literally Persona 5, but with like a bunch of a couple bigger changes and a bunch of small quality of life changes. So yeah, plus it can, well, how do I put this? It's my favorite game of all time, so I figure I do want to play it on the channel at some point, just to kind of have it out there and so on. That way, let's say in a few years' time, or maybe even at some point, I don't know when I ended up stopping doing YouTube, I can at least say, I've played this game, it was one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm planning on stopping anytime soon, mind you, but I do kind of want to, get this out the way. It's been something I've been hoping for and hoping and hoping and hoping, and so I figure that, instead of putting it off, I'm going to start planning everything from now. And when I say planning, I do mean planning. Because unfortunately, out of the games I showed in my last list, this game is certainly the longest. Like, when I say 100 hours normally, I am not joking. This game really and truly can be almost 100 hours long when it comes to stuff. So, yeah, but fortunately speaking, I guess because a lot of the other games I'm thinking of are a lot shorter than this game, or at least around this long, it'll be, I guess, kind of a framework in how I deal with playing games like this that are longer in nature, as well as the other games in the Persona 5 series. That being, Persona 5 Strikers, which takes place after, well, technically after this one. I'll explain when we get there, and Persona 5 Tactica. So, yeah. Anyways, as I said before, the game is around $100 usually, which means it'll be a lot of work and planning, and most notably, shortcuts. Much needed shortcuts. Yeah, I don't want to take 100 walkthroughs or even like 90, like what we did with Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, because I don't know how long each walkthrough will take. Like, I'm not sure if I can show that. No, I won't. Okay, but yeah, each video really takes up like maybe like 1 or 2 gigabytes per video. I think each of the Virtue's Last Reward videos takes up maybe like 1 gigabyte, 1 or 1.5 gigabytes. And I even think Ace Attorney, the entire Ace Attorney series, all in like 91 episodes, takes 130 gigabytes. And that's the full thing. So, yeah, suffice to say, it takes up a lot of gigabytes to record and like even to like save these, just that way in case the videos ever get deleted off YouTube or I have to like move to somewhere else. I would be able to keep the videos here still. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do these shortcuts not only to save disk space on my part, even though I'll more than likely already have to buy a whole new storage drive before I even start, but also to save time for you guys, And so to do so, the first thing I'm going to do is play the game in New Game Plus. I actually have played through the game, I think, I played through Royal specifically 2 times, so this will be my 3rd playthrough, 4th overall, if you count the original Persona 5. The reason I do so is that way I can have basically some of the best weapons and abilities and such well, not, yeah, some of the best weapons and abilities from the start. That way I wouldn't have to waste time fighting much enemies, grinding, doing whatever. You know, I can effectively save lots of time while keeping the video format to the same like 1 hour to 1 hour and 30 minute format. So yeah, there's that. And to keep with this, not only will we'll have to do New Game Plus, but I'll have to edit the video out a lot. Yeah, Persona 5 is a game where you can have entire stretches of time where either you talk with confidants, which of course I'll explain when we get there, but also the fact that sometimes nothing happens. And by nothing, I mean like you literally spend the day either hanging out with a confidant, not having an event or anything like that, or even just building up social stats, or, you know, just doing whatever, basically. As such, I do want to skip all that as to not bore you guys, as to not pad out the content, so expect faster pacing than most other people playing through this game. And also, one other thing. Well, two other things, really. First off, the music in this game. I believe Atlas is fine with a lot of the stuff, at least from my research, but I'll have to lower the music still anyways. Just because, well, the channel I'm using this channel is actually is not just my main channel for YouTube stuff, but also my personal channel, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. I might actually, create a whole nother channel and like link to that. Well, I'll see. Yeah, and like link to that. Just to post videos on that channel. That way, if like something ever goes wrong or anything goes bad, I can just, you know, maybe what I'll do is I'll give this channel that name, or I'll transfer everything over, like the pictures and so on, and then I guess make this more personalized, I guess you could say, just to tell the difference. Well, no, I'll probably keep everything the same here. That way you guys can still come back and review videos and so on. So, anyways, sorry, I got off on a tangent there. Anyways, the music will be at a lower volume. I don't think I'll mute the music, but I definitely will have to lower it just because I don't want to get copyright strikes. Though they'll more than likely be copyright claims, really. But I don't want to get like copyright strikes and end up possibly losing my channel. So there's that. And also, there is one dungeon or level, I should say, that will be basically skipped. It's basically a dungeon that spans the entirety of Persona 5. Like it literally, it's like a massive dungeon that unlocks in sections as you're playing through the story that you have to complete. And if you play Persona 5, you know what dungeon I'm talking about. I don't want to say skip in the sense that we're not going to see it. I want to say skip in the sense that it's literally just like, I think it was like not 200 floors, but it was like not even 50 something floors, but it was like a massive amount of floors that are all procedurally generated, or like randomly generated, and it's literally just us going through the floor, reaching the end. That's it. Maybe fighting some enemies along the way. So, yeah, boring as it is, what I might do, I don't know. I don't want to even stream it because that's just some boring content, to be fair. You know? So what I might do is I might show like a few floors and then skip it or whatever. I don't know. So it'll be done, like, I guess off camera. That way, we can save like loads of time. So, yeah, there's that. Apart from all that, though, that'll be the end of this update video. And I do want to say thank you all for 6 years of just, I guess, fun content. I don't know. I feel like when I started all this off, I kind of had like lofty dreams of being some massive YouTuber or whatever, but now I kind of feel pretty fine with where I'm at, you know? And not to say I don't appreciate everyone here, and you know, that I don't like people, I don't want like more and more people to watch and such, but, well, I don't know. I guess when I started this, I didn't think I'd have, let me skip back. There. I didn't think I would have like a whole host of like 417 different videos, 25 whole subscribers to my content, like playing through 20 different games, and I still have more in my head thinking, you know what I mean? So I guess what I'm just trying to say for right now is, you know, it's it's been very fun, you know? Thank you guys a lot, really, truly. Anywho, stay tuned because I think after at some point after this video is made, I'm gonna post, or maybe the same day or even before that, I'm gonna post VLR's premiere episode. And yeah, it'll be our same weekly content, weekly format of 2 videos a week, Tuesdays and Fridays at around 6 o'clock. Though, what I will say right now is because I'm not done recording VLR just yet, I might need a bit of a hiatus just to get a bit ahead. I don't want it to be like how it was before, where I'm recording and posting at the same time. But I might end up doing that. I don't know. But yeah, I guess with that being said, thank you all for watching my content, and I'll see you all in the next video.